Hello everyone. Today, I'd like to introduce my project, MCCM, the Multi-Layer Coupled Complexity Model. Modern confrontation environments generate massive, fragmented, and fast-changing information. The key challenge is not only how to collect or summarize that information. Many AI tools can already do that. But the deeper question is, how can we identify early when scattered signals are becoming systemic pressure? This is the question MCCM is designed to address. MCCM is a theory-driven analytical framework and prototype modeling system for interpreting systemic pressure, cross-domain transmission, and threshold risk dynamics in complex confrontation environments. The showcase version uses the recent US-Israel-Iran conflict as an applied demonstration case. At the center of MCCM is the loss of control threshold, or LoCT. LoCT does not simply mean collapse. It refers to a dynamic condition in which accumulated systemic pressure approaches or exceeds a system's capacity to regulate escalation. The system may still function, but it becomes harder to manage, less predictable, more fragile, and more sensitive to additional shocks. Around this concept, MCCM organizes fragmented signals into a 9-system and 32-variable architecture. These systems include military operations, maritime and logistics systems, energy and economic pressure, cyber and technological systems, proxy and regional spillover, governance pressure, information competition, diplomatic and alliance dynamics, and threshold risk structures. In practical terms, MCCM supports 3 main tasks. First, it supports systemic pressure interpretation. It helps identify when scattered signals are no longer isolated events, but are forming broader pressure patterns. Second, it supports cross-domain transmission analysis. It tracks how shocks in one domain, such as a strike, blockade, logistics disruption, cyber incident, market reaction, or narrative failure, may spread into other systems. Third, it supports LoCT assessment. It evaluates whether accumulated pressure is moving the system closer to a condition where control becomes harder, predictability declines, and additional shocks may generate amplified effects. MCCM is therefore not simply a timeline or a data dashboard. It is designed to move analysis from event description to system diagnosis. The current system includes several components. MCCM v2.1 provides multivariable escalation scoring and risk tracking. MCCM v2.3 Plus provides the LoCT-centered 9-system escalation architecture. MCCM v2.3 operationalizes the framework through 32 variables for structured systemic pressure assessment. The System Health Index, or SHI, assesses whether key systems remain functional, resilient, or increasingly fragile. Regional submodules extend the model to specific theaters, including Iran, the Persian Gulf, the Caspian region, China exposure, East Asia spillover, and global shock dynamics. In the demonstration case, MCCM was applied to the recent US-Israel-Iran conflict environment. This case is useful because it includes many simultaneous forms of pressure: military operations, maritime risk, logistics shifts, energy security concerns, cyber activity, proxy dynamics, information competition, diplomatic signaling, and regional spillover. The system converts daily conflict events, maritime indicators, logistics changes, energy security signals, policy developments, and regional spillover risks into structured indicators, composite scores, visual outputs, and policy-relevant judgments. The showcase version includes several types of outputs, including escalation heat maps, threshold visualizations, regional comparison charts, system health indicators, risk escalation trackers, system breakdown panels, global shock decompositions, and policy briefs or working papers. These outputs are not only visual summaries. Their purpose is to help users see how pressure accumulates, where it is spreading, which systems remain resilient, and whether the overall environment is moving closer to threshold risk. Beyond the demonstration case, MCCM has also generated a broader research output pipeline, including working papers, policy briefs, daily monitoring articles, framework notes, and an MVP demonstration page. These outputs document the development of MCCM from conflict cost monitoring to systemic escalation analysis, LoCT-based threshold assessment, logistics shock analysis, ceasefire recovery assessment, and cross-domain strategic risk monitoring. Although this showcase focuses on the Middle East conflict environment, MCCM is designed as a portable framework. Its LoCT-centered, 9-system, 32-variable logic can be adapted to maritime disputes, blockade scenarios, gray zone operations, energy shocks, supply chain disruptions, cyber-physical crises, business competition, and broader strategic decision-making. In future, the development of MCCM will focus on 4 areas: interactive dashboards, expanded regional and sectoral modules, automated open-source data streams, and scenario simulation tools. In the long run, MCCM aims to become a reusable human-AI decision support framework for monitoring systemic pressure, assessing threshold risk, and supporting strategic decision-making in complex confrontation environments. To conclude, MCCM is not just a tool for collecting information. It is a theory-driven framework for understanding when scattered signals become systemic pressure. Its core contribution is the LoCT-centered architecture, a 9-system and 32-variable model for analyzing how pressure accumulates, transmits, and amplifies across modern confrontation environments. Thank you very much for watching my OMSCS Project Showcase presentation. I welcome your feedback, questions, and suggestions.